Hey, y'all. Welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for Cancer. May or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and a link to the site is in the description. Taylor, anything like that tied into Cancer's energy. Lady Gaga is who I'm seeing. That music video specifically with Beyonce. I'm not sure how that's going to resonate, and then it shifts into the poker face video. There's something you just understand. I could just kill a man. That's the song that I'm hearing. I'll put a link down at the bottom. It's like, so those three songs, it was Video Phone, Lady Gaga and Beyonce, right? Poker Face by Lady Gaga. And then it's so crazy. So like homicide may be a really big factor in this situation. Something that's taking place to where lives may be in danger. And in my opinion, it seems like it's because somebody is entertained by causing another's life to fall apart. Like the things that they're doing, they're intentionally sabotaging somebody's career and finances for fun. And there are deadly consequences for the things that they've done, the things that they're doing. Conscience, Kazi, anything like that. There are consequences for what this person is doing. I don't care if to say if these are like robberies, whatever it is. It's like it's a situation here to where again somebody is sabotaging another's career, finances, reputation, and they're having fun doing it. And now their life is going to be taken. Even if this is not like through like murder or anything like that, the spiritual realm is coming to snatch this person's soul, but it's because they are preying on people. Okay. It's one of those situations to where it's almost like this person is way too dangerous to be around, way too toxic, whatever it is. And God is coming to take their life. But it is because they're putting other people's lives in danger. Does that make sense? It's just like, this, it's one of those things where the bully has bullied enough. You know what I mean? The demon has grown way too out of control. And at this point, it's like we have to get the demon out of here. We have to eliminate the demon. They have to exorcise this demon. Okay? Especially if the letter P is a factor in this equation. Somebody is way too obsessed with your life, Cancer. And it's to the point that people are starting to feel like this person has mental health issues that warrant action. Okay, whether this person needs to go get the mental help, that whether this person they're going to deal with this person on a level of violence, um, or even through spiritual warfare, combating this spiritual warfare. You feel me? If there's somebody that's been practicing dark magic on you or some shit like that, especially if they've been trying to do like binding spells on your finances or spell work that can negatively impact your finances in any type of way, possibly like your skin, that type of stuff. But it's putting them in debt. You know what I mean? Because they're not doing this for free. So it's almost like they're paying to get tarot readings on you. They're paying to like, what would you call it? Like paying to like have somebody do spiritual work on you, paying for all these tools and resources and information and advice on how to tear you down. It's like they're literally spending money and going broke trying to tear you down. And it's literally turning their pockets inside out. That's what I think is the craziest part about this. Is because it's like, my gosh, like if you were more focused on your own life instead of harassing this other party, you might get on your feet. You might be able to, you feel me, find something solid. You might be able to find your purpose. You might be able to find some happiness. You feel me? Like, but no, they hate you so much that it's almost become their life's mission to hurt you. And at this point, I'm seeing like a fez. At this point, it just looks like there's going to be this return from the past that takes place. because this person seems like they're not relevant to your present day life. You get what I'm saying? They may have been somebody that you used to be cool with, somebody that you used to date, somebody that you used to know, used to go to school with, used to work with. I don't give a damn what it is. You used to know this person, used to talk to this person, used to ass energy, right? So they're not relevant right now, but they hate you so much that it's almost like they never have gotten over the fact that you rejected them. They never have let go of the fact that you possibly just didn't want to connect with them, or they feel like they got rejected because of your presence, your existence. You feel me? So it's like, oh, ever since he or she came around, now you don't pay me any mind. You feel me? They on some shit like that. And in my opinion, it's way too strange and thirsty and desperate to like tear you or this other party down because of this feeling. You get what I'm saying? Like they truly just want way too much attention, and they feel like you are taking this attention off of them, and it's like, oh hell no. Like they feel the need to do something about it, especially if you have a Nika or a Robbie. That's a factor in this equation. This is a psychopath, especially if it's a possible Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, or Virgo. Like this is a fucking psychopath, and they're in a place to where they feel like you are not giving them the time, money, energy, or attention that they are seeking out of you. So they're trying to find a way to like hurt you. And I think there's going to be this strong intuitive ability that you have, or someone around you has, and they're going to tell you the truth about this. Like, you need to watch out for such and such. You need to watch out for this situation, for that situation. You feel me? Like, whatever it is, you'll be forewarned about this person, these people, or in this situation. Or your intuition is telling you that these people tried to set you up, sabotage you, tried to hurt you. Pals, something like that. Like, you know that they tried to set you up. You know that they've been trying to hurt you or sabotage you in some type of way. And now it's almost like they're, again, going crazy because their finances are fucked up from doing it, you know? And it's like, man, like, you know, you thought you was on one, but it's spiritual consequences for all this shit. Like I said, even if you don't try to hurt them or, you know, get back at them, the spiritual realm is not going to let this shit go unpaid. Okay, so it's like, no, like you gotta like the devil is coming to collect, and they did all of this harassing, and now they're in a space to where it's just like, man, the whole group, the whole family, like, now they're all going to wind up fighting amongst each other. They're all going to wind up fighting amongst each other, but it's all because they thought it was cool to steal from you, to take from you, to try to sabotage you in your life because they were envious of what you were building. You know, I think that's the sickest part about it. It's like whatever is in the works here, it's not complete. It's like almost like somebody is trying to build a foundation for themselves, and there are people that are coming in and stealing the bricks that they need to build their foundation, and they're doing it just to be spiteful. You know, and I think that's why it's disgusting, especially if there's a Jeff, anything like that. That's a factor in this equation. This is an obsession that somebody has with the fact that you love yourself and others love you unconditionally, especially if there's a Heather, feather, feet, feed, fit, fade, fate, anything like that. Faith, that's a factor in this equation. These are wannabes. And again, it's like almost like they thought it was going to be, oh, you can't sit with us, you can't hang with us, we don't fuck with you like that. But in reality, you never needed a seat at their table anyway, or never wanted a seat at their table, and they're angry about it because that was going to be their way of controlling you, having power over you, showing their dominance over you, you know, by making you feel left out, by making you feel like you were dependent on them socially and financially. And now you got your own bag, you have your own plate, you feel me? You don't need them to cook for you. You don't need to rely on them. You're not codependent on them. They're, you know, you don't need their validation, their attention, their approval, whatever it is. You got your own bag, your own motion, your own life here. When they thought that they were putting you in a position to be dependent on them, or thought you were going to be in a position to where you weren't going to be able to stand on your own feet, you know, especially if there's a Brandon, Brandy, Braden, Braiding, Bryn, Bran, Braun. That's a factor in this equation. This person was in a position to where they were trying to tear your life apart because they wanted you to be dependent on them socially and financially. And now they look like a sucker for behaving like this because you could tell that they were competitive with you and honestly were pocket watching you hard as fuck, trying to keep tabs on your life. They had their hands in your pockets trying to take money from you, trying to take food off of your plate while literally trying to build, a table without you. So it's like, how are you stealing my money, using my money, my name, my brand, my business, my ideas to create a brand, business, or name for yourself? You feel me? Like, fuck you. Like, and that's exactly what they did. They tried to build a name, a brand, a business off of your identity, your ideas. You feel me? And now people are starting to reject them because they see, like, how the fuck are you excluding them from something that they created? From an idea that they came up with. You feel me? It's almost like you came up with an idea to have this type of party, and now somebody that's really competitive with you is trying to throw this type of party without inviting you to it. You feel me? It's like some shit like that. Like, fuck you. Like, this ain't your idea. This isn't your plan. This wasn't you. So don't, how you gonna try to beat them to the punch and hurry up and do it without them, or try to do it and exclude them when that's their plan, their idea, their child, their children, their life, their husband, their wife, their baby mama, their baby daddy, their boyfriend, their girlfriend. Like, you feel me? Their family. It's like, what the fuck? Like, trying to plan something with somebody's family, but leaving out a family member. Trying to, you feel me? It's something like that. Trying to, it's like, whatever is going on here, it's like, it's not right. So I think something is just falling apart because these people were trying to build a table off of your ideas, your identity, possibly literally, trying to create a brand business for themselves, but based off of your thoughts, your intellectual property, your ideas. And it's just, that's why this shit is just not, it's not sliding. Like, it's not sliding at all. They regret acting like this, but in my opinion, it seems like it's mainly because they were talking so much shit about you while they literally were trying to build this table without you being at it. And everybody is starting to see that they literally copied everything that you do, everything that you're doing. They got all this shit from you. So it's like, wow, like, you are a loser. Like, you literally tried to exclude cancer just because, you feel me, from a plan, a venture, an idea that cancer came up with. Like, yeah, they did. Or from the lives of the people that cancer even created. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? Like, how are you trying to exclude them from their own child or children's lives? Like, get the fuck out of here. This is a loser, especially if Libra is a factor in this equation. Libra, Scorpio, like, these are losers. They're in positions to where it's like they don't want the biological, like, parent to be a part of the child's life. And it's like, there's not an excuse here for this. It's more of like somebody who's being spiteful and they don't like the fact that their baby mama, baby daddy does not need them, is not dependent on them, doesn't give a fuck about them, and they want to be as spiteful as possible. You get what I'm saying? A situation to where somebody doesn't like one person in the group, so they're trying to find a way to throw the party without them knowing that it's a party, or without them being welcomed or invited to the party. You feel me? It's shit like that these people or this person is doing, especially if there's a Tiffany. That's a factor. They don't want this person to be invited, to be welcomed, and they're standoffish and weird. But a lot of this is tied into their level of attractiveness. They feel like they aren't really as attractive as these people or as this person, so they're trying to find a way to exclude them from having a seat at the table when they really have earned this shit. But in reality, again, they don't even need it, because at this point it's like they know that these people don't want them sitting at their table, so they're building their own. Like, I don't need to have relationships with you or y'all, or, you feel me, to be successful or to be happy or whatever. You feel me? And they can't stand that shit because they thought that this person was going to be miserable without them. They thought that you was going to sit around and let this motherfucker play mind games with you until they, you feel me, it's like spinning your head around like crazy until that shit rolled off your motherfucking neck. And now it seems like they're in a space where they regret acting like this, because it's like, hell no, because you're not letting them spin the block on you, or you're not allowing them to kind of like, you feel me, drive you crazy. And that's what they thought that they were going to do. But it's like, this is a sucker ass energy. Like, you a motherfucking sucker. Like, why would you even let a sucker play with you like this, play mind games with you like this? And I think that's what they don't realize, is that they're a sucker. You feel me? And no matter like how they may perceive themselves, you're too solid to even get played by a suck ass motherfucker, man or woman. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, you lame as hell. Like, I wish I would let you play with me like that. Like, you know what I mean? That's what's taking place here. And in my opinion, it's almost like now they're realizing that you may be a lot more solid, popular, stable, mature, loved than they thought. And it's embarrassing because the people are calling them crazy. Like, damn, you fucked up with cancer. Damn, like, you feel me? How you fuck up with them? Or damn, cancer don't fuck with you. Why cancer don't fuck with you? And they hate explaining this because they know that you don't fuck with them because of how messy they are, not because of anything that you did to them. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, you fucked up big time if cancer ain't fucking with you. Period. Thank you so much.